Okay, we're going to go the last round here. So, the basic ingredients are, for a batch, a bar of Fells naphtha, a cup of Arm & Hammer washing soda, a cup of 20 Mule Team borax, and about 5.5 cups water. However you want to choose to melt that, mix it, get it dissolved in a whip together, do it if you come up with a better way. I have heard of people grating the bar so fine, like in a food processor, that they mix it up with the other dry ingredients and just shake it and put it in a little container jar and spoon it out and use it dry. I find that once your soap starts drying out, particularly if you're going to use cold water, sometimes it doesn't dissolve well. So, do that one at your own risk. And I guess if it doesn't work, then you can always add water and cook it. So, in this case, I bought 6 bars of Fells naphtha. I don't have a wrapper. 1 box of the washing soda, 1 box of the borax, and at our local Bi-Mart store, that came to $14. I end up with 3 gallons of soap for about $14. That will last a family of 4 about 6 months. So here's the last thing. As it's cooling, when you pour it in your container, and it would be nice for you to gather all your containers and have at least a couple of 1 gallon ones if you're going to do several batches, so that you can pour it in and let it cool. When it's all done and mixed up, if you want to separate it out into big yogurt containers, whatever, but you do need to have a tight seal. But here's the good thing. I only had 2 containers big enough, so then I went and got these 2 and tried to divide it evenly, pour it in. And when I went to infusion stick them, I hadn't babied these along. I was in the kitchen with the others, dorking around, so even while it was separating, every once in a while I just poke a hard spoon in there and stir it for fun. But it still ended up separating. This one I wandered off for a few hours, and the top got pretty hard. So when I did it over here and put my infusion stick in, it flipped like, this, and all the liquid came out. It's all over my floor, or not all the liquid. And so it's a caution I need to tell you. This comes off of clothes great. I've heard of people saying, their whites are whiter, blah, blah. But it does not come off of hard surfaces very well. It makes, let's see if you can see it. I've been scrubbing and scrubbing the counter where some of it spilled. There's still kind of a glaze, frosty mark. So we're going to take our infusion stick that's made just for non-food items, and we're going to work on this one. And then I'm going to put them all out in the garage for when I use up the one I have by my washer. So, like I said, 3 gallons, $14. Happy washing.